Hello. Yes, I
Ni-
can hear you.
Nice to see you. How are you today?
Today I'm very well, thank you.
I'm really good. Thank you for asking. And how was your day today so far? What did you do today?
Today, today I have breakfast outside. And have a coffee at a coffee shop. And I went to mom's house and I worked a little bit my task. I have lunch with my family, and now I study with you.
And after this class, what will you do after this class?
After this class, I will cook.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay. Okay. And what do you like to cook?
Just a simple meals. I will warm the food yesterday, and also we cook fish soup. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. And can you please tell me, okay, what do you usually, what other food do you usually like to cook?
Beef, steak, and chicken.
Chicken.
Steam, yeah. Vegetable. And, pork. Pork fries. Pork.
Okay, very nice. And what type of the vegetable?
Yes.
What type of the vegetable?
Vegetable, potatoes, tomato.
Okay. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, so now let's see. And how about fruit? Do you like, for example, to prepare fruit salad?
Salad, yeah.
What type of salad do you like to prepare?
Salad, the simple salad with the tomatoes, and Russia salad.
Russian salad. Okay, very nice. Okay, and how often, for example, do you usually eat this type of the food? How often do you usually eat salads? How often?
Every day.
Every day. Very nice. Okay, so we will start our lesson about the new disease. Okay, for example, like we used to have a COVID-19. So what do you think, what is your opinion about when we are speaking about COVID-19? So what is your opinion about COVID-19? Can you please tell me? So what do you think about this disease?
It's a terrible disease.
Okay, yes.
Yes. We couldn't foresee the disease happen. It's the last time. We think we can stop it easy, but actually couldn't. And in our country, in my country, we apply many methods. For example, distance, touch, distance, limit, isolate, isolate, yeah, isolate, and then limited interact together, and wear the mask, and yes, and lockdown many, yeah.
Okay, and how did you felt about COVID-19? So how did you felt when there was a COVID-19? So how did you felt about COVID-19?
Feel
Yes.
feel right.
Yes.
I think this is also the results of um, our practice before. We don't think we 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 had been think of environment. So yeah, this is this effect to us.
Okay, so this is Okay, so this is something that can be more effective. Okay, now let's see. Okay, and what is something? When was the last time that you were sick? Can you please tell me when was the last time that you felt sick?
How often?
No. When was the last time that you were sick?
Sick last time?
Mm-hmm.
Just
When was?
just only have a headache and flu, flu, but slight. It's not heavy. I remember last month because change the weather.
Okay, and what is something that you need to do when you feel sick? Okay. Can you please?
We take a medicines and eat meals. Uh, uh, have many the vitamins in
Mm-hmm.
symbol yeah,
Mm-hmm.
ingredients, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is something that you can do. Okay, and I want to ask you about some other things that people can do when they feel sick. Okay, so what other things people can do when they feel sick? What is something else that they?
Take a brush and take a brush. Uh, Exercise is a simple action.
Mhm. Okay,
Mm.
very okay. So this is something that people can do. Okay, now let's see. We will start about the news disease. Okay, now I will share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen? Can you see
Yes,
my screen? Okay, so
yes.
what can you see? What can you see in this picture? What can you see it?
Um, this is an isolate uh, place.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Many the people affect disease, and also help many the doctor and the nurse to take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is something that people okay can feel effective. Okay, so they can so they can feel sick about this. Okay, and why this is something that is really special. Okay, can you please tell me when was the last time that you felt sick? Okay, when was the last time that you felt sick, and what happened?
Last time I feel sick, I remember last month, and I have I had the headache
Mm-hmm.
in pain, cold.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to do anything, just want to take a brush.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, so we have here, okay, related. Now, can you please, okay, read this question number one and give us your answer?
What should we do to protect?
Mm-hmm.
What should we do to protect ourselves during the outbreak?
Mm-hmm. So, what is something that we should do to protect ourselves to the outbreak? So, what can we do?
We have a good uh, emission, emission, emotionally
Mm-hmm.
to believe we can overcome. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and mm, take a brush, take the medicine, and eat enough meals to recover the
Mm-hmm.
health, the health, recover the health soon.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is something that we can do. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and okay, now can you please read the question number one and give me your answer? Can you please read the question number one?
What's a bird flu
Mm-hmm.
or avian flu? known as
Mm-hmm.
B.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And now, question number two.
HIV can be spread by having sex. B.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay, number three.
Washing hands is not a good way to help you prevent a flu. True.
Mm-hmm. True.
Consum- Consuming wildlife products could be harmful to our health.
Mm-hmm.
True.
True. Okay. So which disease do you think is the worst that people are having right now? Which disease can be really bad? So what do you think?
Which disease very bad?
Yes, which disease can be really bad for people?
Very bad for people. I think very bad. Very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, HIV is also help the way to treat, and we avoid. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
we
Okay.
have know about uh, this uh, can be spread, so we can avoid. Uh, but I think the flu is also dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Look like COVID-19 and also easy to spread.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, very nice. And how people can stop HIV? So how people can stop this?
Uh, how
Mm-hmm.
stop?
What is something that people can do, for example, to prevent? Okay, so what do we need to know about HIV? So what is something that we need to know about this disease?
Because we have no to the way the HIV can be spread, and we avoid. You know, also check health cough every year. Uh, mm, so we can reduce the number of people uh, have uh,
Mm-hmm.
HIV.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And what do you think about some other diseases that are common in the world? What other diseases are common in the world?
Sorry.
Okay. Now, what other diseases are common in the world? What other disease do you know?
Uh, the common disease, I think, flu and bird flu.
Mm-hmm. Bird flu. Okay, very nice. Now, let's see. Okay, so we have here this picture. Can you please tell me what can you see in this picture? What can you see it?
Uh, look like the COVID-19 disease. One the people uh, affected, no, influ in influence the COVID-19 and surround him have many the nurse and a doctor.
Mhm. Nurse and doctors. Okay. Now, let's see. And we have here outbreak. Outbreak. Okay. Now, a time when something suddenly begins, especially disease or something else dangerous. Now, can you please read this example? Can you please
Since
read?
since the beginning of 2020, people have so serious concerns about the outbreak of uh, coronavirus disease.
Disease. Okay. Did you ever Okay, concerns about COVID-19. Did you concern about COVID-19? Did you ever had some concerns about something that can be bad about COVID-19?
Concerns about COVID-19 are concerns if we we want uh, take care of our health and want protect environment. We also will face the other diseases. Same the coronavirus. It might be heavier the coronavirus.
Okay, coronavirus. Okay, now let's see. Okay, and can you try to make a sentence one more time with the word outbreak? Can you try to make a sentence one more time?
In the outbreak of COVID-19 disease, the own people pass away at the same time in my country.
Okay.
They
Now,
haven't spot. Yeah.
Okay. So this is outbreak. Now, pneumonia. Okay, this is something that I used to have during the coronavirus. Okay, so now we have here pneumonia. What is pneumonia? Can you please read about what is pneumonia?
Difficult to read that.
Pneumonia,
Oh,
a serious illness, a serious illness.
A serious illness in which one or both lungs become red and swollen and filled with liquid.
Filled with liquid. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And can you please read this example?
My wife constantly asks me to quit smoking due to several negative effects on our health. For example, causing pneumonia,
Pneumonia. Pneumonia. Pneumonia.
pneu, pneu,
Pneumonia. Pneumonia.
pneumonia,
Yeah. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, and okay. So what do you think? What do you think? We have here. My wife constantly asks me to quit smoking. So what do you think about smoking? Is this common in your country? Okay, my country a
yes,
lot.
yes. In my country, also have many the people smoke. Uh,
Okay.
mm.
And why usually people smoke?
Well, because they smoke in a young age, and maybe they have a stress or uh, they they smoke with the friends in that time, and they couldn't prevent or they couldn't quit smoking.
Okay, so they couldn't quit smoking. Okay, very nice. And can you try to make a sentence with word pneumonia? Use word pneumonia and make a sentence.
Uh, Pneumonia. My father faced the pneumonia and stayed in the hospital to treat um, um, during 1 month.
Once a month. Okay. Now, let's take a look. Okay, so we have here, just 1 moment, sorry. We have here fatal. Wow. Okay, causing that. Okay, so what is something that can cause that, usually cause that, okay, in your country? Okay, I just want to compare. So what is something that can cause that in your country?
What's that?
Cause that, yes, in your country. What is the cause of the death in your country? Okay, so in my country,
Yeah, accident from transportation or illness.
okay. And now let's try to read this example. Okay, can you please read this example for us? The new virus.
The new virus appears to be less often fatal than the coronavirus. Thus cause SARS or MERS, but significantly more so than the seasonal flu.
Okay, seasonal flu. Okay, so now would you like to make a sentence with word fatal? Use word fatal and make a sentence. Can you try to make a sentence with word fatal?
Fatal is the cause is death, right? So
Yes.
my country, accident and cancer illness is of fatals.
Fatal.
Fatals.
Okay.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the fatals.
Okay. So and what other things can be fatal? Okay. What other things can be dangerous for people? So what do you think? What is something else that can be really dangerous for some people?
The other things is kill ourselves.
Like
I
what is something that can kill ourselves? Is there anything else that can kill us?
Maybe they face the emotionally illness, uh, stress. Yeah. Uh,
Okay, so this is something that is fatal. Now, originate. Okay, now can you please tell me what can you see in this picture? What can you see it?
originate. I see the bird. Don't remember the
Bat.
name.
Okay, this is
Bat.
bat.
Bat. Uh,
Okay, bat.
bat.
Okay.
Okay. Bat.
Now we have here, it is wide believed that coronavirus originate in wild animals such as bats or snakes. So originate that come from a beginning. Okay, so this is something that comes from the beginning. Okay, so we have here originate. Okay, so people in my country, they used to believe that coronavirus was carried by bat. Okay, and also people believe that someone in China eat bat. It's yucky. It's not okay. Eat a bat, and
Mm.
because of the eating of the bat, coronavirus started.
Mm.
So and I don't know is this true or not. I really don't know, but I don't believe in this because I think this is something that is completely different. But I don't know what to say. But I think, in my opinion, this is something that is not true. But okay, now can you please make a sentence with word originate? Okay, use words originate and make a sentence.
Originate.
Use
For yeah,
originate. Yeah.
originate. Cancels illness originate in uh, originate in uh, unhealthy lifestyle.
Okay. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so we have here originate, something that started from the beginning. Okay, our lives, for example, originate. This is something that started with us. Okay, with people. So we have here originate. What else can be? What else can be originate for some people? What else, for example, is originate for certain people. So what else can be originate?
Certain people.
Yes.
Originate. Sorry, but I'm not clear.
Okay, so what can be, what is for example, okay, so you people
You
are,
mean the human?
yeah,
Human as monkey.
yes, yeah. Okay. Now let's see, we have here originate. Okay, something that, for example, started from the beginning. Let's say like originate people from North America are Indians. Okay, so this is, or originate people from Australia are Aboriginal people. So this is something that started from the beginning, and we call this originate. Okay, so what else can be originate? So what else, for example, do you think, how else can you make a sentence with word originate? Can you try to make one more sentence with word originate?
Originate. Animal transformation. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, is originate out the human.
The humans. Okay, and okay, and what is that? For example, what is not originate? What is something that is not come from people? Okay, so what is something that can not be originate?
Not the people, but what else?
So what do you think?
I think about relationship originate to make originate in the confliction relationship. So the communicate was wrong. That was the originate in confliction relationship.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this is also something that can be originate. Okay, for people. Okay. Now let's take a look here. Okay, just one moment. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Just one moment, please. Okay. Now, let's see. In fact.
In
Okay.
fact.
Okay, like infection. Okay, so we have here in fact. Okay, can you please read the meaning of the words in fact?
Pass a disease to a person, animal, or plant.
Okay, in fact. Okay. Now let's see. And how about this example? Can you please read this example for us?
Children seem less likely to be infected with the new coronavirus, while middle-aged and older adults are disproportionately infected.
Infected. Okay, now let's see. Okay, pass the disease to a person from animal. Okay, so for example, I'm sick. I have a coronavirus, and I can, if you shake, if I sneeze on you or something like this, you can be infected. You can be infected because I am sick, and I like a coronavirus. Okay, imagine that I'm having a coronavirus and I can infect you. I can infect you. So now, and what other infections? What other infections do you know? Do you know some? Okay, we mentioned coronavirus, HIV. Okay, do you know any other infections, disease? Do you know any other disease?
Flu disease.
Yes.
And the other disease about flu. Those are the animal that we eat.
Okay, so do you think the bird flu is dangerous? So what do you think about this? Is it dangerous?
Because in my country the people usually eat chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So I think disease is disease. The bird flu also affected the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay. So the bird flu, one of disease can be a bird flu. Okay. Now let's take a look here. Okay, so that was quite nice and quite good. Okay, let's now can you make a sentence with word in fact? Use word in fact and make a sentence. Can you try to do that for me, please?
When I have a flu, I wear the mask to
Mm-hmm.
infect to other people.
To protect other people. Okay,
Mm.
I want to ask you, can I go to the toilet, please? Can I go to the toilet?
Okay, okay, okay,
Thank you,
okay.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Yes.
Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, now can you please, okay, read this question number one and give me your answer.
In which way does a disease outbreak affect our life?
Our
Our,
lives, our lives.
our lives.
So in which way uh,
Right?
mhm, can
Mm.
affect on us? So in which way can affect on us?
I think uh, a disease outbreak affect our lives. Um, we lose. No. infect a disease, so um, the health is doesn't the, the health is not well, so we will maybe lost the jobs, and lost the income, cannot financially support the family, and yeah, and also cancel the plan in the prisons, and spend a lot of the money to treat a disease.
Okay, to treat disease. Okay, so these are ways how we can protect ourselves. Okay, number 2, question number 2.
What should we do to protect ourselves during the outbreak? To protect, I think, in order to protect ourselves during the outbreak, we have the confidence to overcome the disease, and usually do exercise, uh, maintain the physically and mentally strong, and try to eat healthy foods, and drink a lot of the water. Don't drink or eat unhealthy food. Educate ourselves and the family knowledge about the disease, and stay well in house, way to the disease overcome.
Okay, very nice. Now, number 2. Okay, can you please read number 2?
Talk about a disease that you think is the most dangerous. I think the new disease is the most dangerous, because we don't know the way to avoid the disease and apply mainly the methods. So the people feel fear, and do something is not good for themselves. And that time we don't have
Okay, now let's see. And what other things can be dangerous for us? What other things?
what's other thing dangerous. Mm,
What other things can be dangerous for people? What is something else that can be dangerous for people?
wait, vaccine là gì không? Vaccine. We don't have a vaccine, so we we uh, we take a lot of time to overcome or to treat the disease. So the eldest person is the elder person of the roof of on people is dangerous in the disease.
Okay, now number 4.
Do you think that the healthcare system in Vietnam is strong enough to handle the outbreak? Yes.
Okay, so now let's see. And do you think that healthcare? Do you think that, for example, doctors or medical system in your country, do you think is it good? Okay.
So it's not good, but yeah, because um, when we don't repair well, so we don't have enough the condition in the healthcare system.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how else, for example, people can have what we need to do to improve our healthcare system? Okay, what people should do to improve healthcare system, for example, in any country, not just your country, in any country. So how healthcare system can be better? So what do you think?
I think the government should invest to the healthcare system.
Mm-hmm.
In the hospital, and also the hospital have a good equipment to treat disease, and also the doctor and the nurse train are trained the knowledge regarding about the
Mm-hmm.
disease. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is something that people should do. Okay, now let's see. Okay, and we have here, okay, this question. Okay, now can you please read this question and give us your answer?
Do you agree that sufficient education and awareness plays an important role in protecting yourself from the disease?
Mm-hmm. So do you think, for example, education, okay, someone who wants to become a doctor, do you think this is something that can improve, this education can improve our healthcare system? So what do you think?
Uh, I agree that the sufficient education and awareness plays an important role. Uh, and the people have enough the announce and share the information from the government how to protect ourselves from the disease.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, very nice. Now let's take a look. Okay, and we have here the question number two. Can you please read the question number two?
Do you think scientists will one day without all the disease? Uh, I,
Mm-hmm.
yes, the scientists can do. However, uh, we also need to face the challenging and take the time to research and uh, enough understanding how can we
Mm-hmm.
overcome the disease, and they can produce the vaccine to avoid the disease.
Mm-hmm. To avoid some disease. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And what other things people should do to, okay, to have a better understanding of, for example, of coronavirus. So what else, for example, doctors can do to prevent, to stop coronavirus? So what else, for example, people can do to stop the coronavirus?
Stop. We have the vaccine. We have a vaccine, and
Vaccine.
the people have enough the health wealth, and we overcome when we infect the disease.
Hmm.
Have
Okay.
enough the vaccine inside, so
Mhm.
we overcome disease.
Okay, so this is the way how we can overcome the disease. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and can you please tell me? Okay, so we have here this disease that in summer. I just want to ask you, what are some common diseases in summer in your country? Common disease in summer when it's summer. So what are some common disease in summer?
Some flu disease,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
some
Oh,
some
In summer, okay, I know in winter we have a flu, we can catch a cold. Okay, so like stomach virus, okay, for example, do you have a problems with stomach, for example, with food during the summer? So when it's really hot, for example, what type of the food or what type of the drinks do you usually eat? What is something that you usually eat?
It's mean in direction, huh? In
What type of the food usually people eat in your country when it's summer, when it's really hot? Okay, so I'm asking you this because I want to know, for example, do you have any specific disease, for example, of like stomach disease? Okay, someone have a problems with stomach. Okay, so do you what type of the food do you usually eat in summer? Okay, let's go season by season. Okay, in spring. Okay, when there is a spring in your country, what type of the food do you usually eat in spring?
in spring, actually I eat all the food in all the season.
Okay, okay, and
Yeah.
okay, so and how about other disease? Did you ever had some other problems with other disease? Okay, I know with catch a cold, flu, maybe coronavirus, but did you ever had any other disease so far?
Disease.
Did you ever had any other disease so far in your life? Something that can cause problems with the breathing, something that causes with problems with your stomach, digest system.
I just only it's a symbol hurt, for example snake in shower, because I I sit on the table and I work on the laptop, so almost the time I sit on working, so I face snake in the shower pants. So it's not a disease, right?
No, this is not. This is something that you used to have a problems. You used to have a problems with your neck, or because you're sitting a lot and you're not active, and you're having. Oh, you know, this is not disease. Disease is something that, for example, when you have when you catch a cold, or when you have a flu, or when you have a problems with your stomachache. Okay, so that toothache, when you need to go to the dentist. Okay, so okay, because you have a problems with your teeth. But for example, high temperature. Okay, you can have a high temperature. You can have you are sweating a lot. Okay, so you vomit. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, so this is something that can cause a disease. Okay, this is something that can cause a big problems. So this is why I asked you about this disease. Okay, so and what are some common disease in your country? Okay, so what is the common? Is this a flu, coronavirus, regular flu, bird flu, pig flu? So what is?
You know the dengue fever.
What is that? I don't know.
You know,
Let me.
mosquito. You know the
Mosquito.
mosquitoes.
Mosquito. Mosquito.
Yeah. So the mosquito they have it's not so good, huh? It's a special mosquito. So it paid hit us. So we have a hot temperature, fever, and if we become heavier, this may be difficult to treat. And in my country, almost the children will face this kind of the disease. Because the mosquitoes um, deliver to the other by the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is something that can be delivered by others. Okay.
Mm.
I understand what you want to say. Okay. Now, okay, so we can stop here. Okay, so we
Yes,
finished our class. Okay, can you
yes.
please tell me, do you have any questions for me about today's class? Do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're welcome. Did you enjoy today? Did you like our class
yeah,
today?
yeah. See you next week. Yeah, have a
So
nice week.
see you next
Yeah,
week. Bye bye.
bye.
Bye bye.